Hello, friends. Welcome to Akul Mic Live, and I am Chandrakant. Recently, there has been a very interesting development in the courtroom of India, where one of the popular celebrity filed a case which is very technical in nature. It involves telecom technologies like 5G, etc. So we will discuss this matter today with our legal expert. Before we start our discussion, I must tell you that there is a giveaway. Please stick around in this analysis till the end, because in the end we will tell you how you can get your free gift. Welcome back, friends. And in the legal matters today, we have a very interesting and hilarious subject to discuss. It could be interesting for some, it could be hilarious. And to discuss this matter, which involved a Bollywood famous actress and a high profile telecom case, we invite our guest from Ahmedabad, Mr. Jeet Bhatt, and we will discuss this matter further.
Hello, Chandrakant. Thank you for having me on your show on legal matters. And yes, today we are going to discuss this judgment delivered by the Delhi High Court in the matter preferred by a celebrity, Juhi Chawla, with regards to the 5G radiation and wireless networks, which she claims to be to having radiations, which would create problem in public health and public welfare, and what the Delhi High Court did with her suit and how it dismissed it. So that is what we are going to discuss today.
Excellent, Jeet. In fact, I don't even know what was this case all about and how come a Bollywood actress got involved in technical matters like 5G. And to best of my knowledge, 5G is not yet launched in India. It is a technology which is much debated globally. So, like to know from you, what really happened and why this court went to the the case went to the court, and a Bollywood heroine got involved in this one.
Yes, Chandrakant. So, in fact, yes, as you said, internationally, this is a controversial subject. And as you must be aware that today mobile use has become so synonymous with our day-to-day life, and approximately around 6.5 to 6.9 billion people are using this technology of mobile wireless phones globally. And mobile phones do have an electromagnetic fields which are produced and by the mobile's handset. And though its radiation are not so much that it would create any public health or issues, and therefore the International Agency for Research on Cancer has provided that it is safe to use handset, though it suggests that it should be the user should be very careful, because it has carcinogens and it can create problems for day-to-day users over a long period of time. So therefore, despite it saying that it is safe to use, but it also issues a rider saying that users have to be careful. But now, what is 5G and why this issue came up before the Delhi High Court is because, yes, you are right, India has not rolled out 5G network yet, but it is planning to do that soon by the end of this year or by the early next year. And it is 5G is a fifth generation latest wireless mobile technology and is expected to increase the performance and a wide range of new applications in the mobile handset. And it is said that it will increase to tenfold the speed in data transmission compared to the current 4G networks. So it will be using a higher transmission frequency. And therefore, there might be some radiation which would result into using of this 5G network. And therefore, there are a lot of apprehensions because till date, there is no conclusive research which says that it is completely safe to use 5G network. But what it does is, in fact, what is suggested in the research which has been done till date is that to increase this performance, 5G is going to use higher frequencies around 3.5 gigahertz up to around 30 to 40 gigahertz. So this higher frequency is new to mobile phone networks. And therefore, it requires proper research before rolling out this 5G network. So therefore, WHO and a lot of other international agencies are doing their research, but WHO also provides that it will come out with its conclusive results by early 2022. So therefore, even WHO, that is World Health Organization, has not given its finding on whether the use of 5G technology is safe with respect to the day-to-day use in mobile handsets. So therefore, there are some potential health risks which need to be properly investigated, and ultimately with proper finding, the 5G network should be rolled out. And this is exactly what Juhi Chawla in the petition, in the suit filed before the Delhi High Court said, that before rolling out 5G network, there should be proper research carried out. And she said that no one in Earth will be able to avoid exposure to levels of radio frequency radiation, which will be 10 to 100 times greater than what exists today. So this was her anxiety based on some research papers that she had produced before the Delhi High Court. And she said that 5G plans threaten to provoke serious irreversible effects on humans and permanent damage to all of the Earth's ecosystem. So therefore, she brought a class action lawsuit filed before the Delhi High Court against the implementation of the 5G network in the country. And they sought the stay against, or an injunction against, the rolling out of 5G till the pendency of this suit. Now, with respect to her claim, in fact, even interesting international scenario which the court overlooked, because even the European Parliamentary Research Service says that some research papers suggest that there are health risks with regards to the rollout of 5G network in the world. Also, there have been lawsuits which have been filed in California with regards to the rolling out of 5G and with regards to deferring it for a period, a couple of years before actually rolling out. Also, a number of countries like Australia, Italy, Ireland, Switzerland have adopted a more cautious approach and have halted the rollout, citing the ambiguity of the current scientific picture and inconsistency of guidance between supranational bodies and private bodies. So therefore, certainly there is an international scenario which says that precautionary measures have to be taken. And there are lawsuits which have been pending in California and other countries. Also, Italy has also issued some advices against the rollout of 5G in some suits which have been filed in Italy. So therefore, there is international pressure or some research which suggests that there should be some caution before rolling out this 5G network. So Juhi Chawla, along with two other plaintiffs, filed this suit before the Delhi High Court on a representative capacity, saying that there is a health and public welfare problem by rolling out this sort of a technology. And therefore, unless proper research is carried out and unless conclusive proof is available that the use of 5G network is completely safe, only then can the 5G network should be rolled out in India. So this was basically the crux of her suit. But the court, when the hearing was to take place, and what happened on that day is that she had put the link of the video conferencing on her social media platform, and due to which a lot of people could enter into the courtroom to witness the proceedings. And unfortunately, one of her fans started singing songs of Juhi Chawla's movies. And this certainly disturbed the proceedings of the court. And the court was again and again trying to switch out this fan of Juhi Chawla, but he used to again log in using different IDs. So even if he was logged out from the video conferencing facility, he again used to log in from some different IDs. And he continuously tried to create a nuisance sort of a environment in the court by singing songs. And this is certainly not acceptable because this does undermine the prestige and dignity of the court. And therefore, the court issued a suo motu contempt notice against the person who was using this platform.
So, Jeet, I would like to share my thoughts on this subject from the technical standpoint, not from the legal standpoint. 5G actually brings earth-shattering technology to the consumer, and as you rightly said, it is at least 10 to 20 times faster than 4G. And on 4G, you are getting a speed of 150 Mbps, which is sufficient for running any TV programs or anything like that. But with 5G coming, which is 20 times faster or 15 times faster than the current technology, then you will be able to run 4K videos. That means at least very high quality and also artificial intelligence based content on your network. And this technology has been developed by Huawei, which is a Chinese company. And the state of affairs between other countries and China right now, and that is why Huawei has not been allowed to start 5G network, and that is really the moot point. And they are having trouble everywhere in UK, in US, and in Australia. And they already had contracts to roll out 5G in UK and US, and the government have cancelled those contracts. So what is happening right now is that India said, especially Reliance, that they will develop their own 5G network, and we are all waiting for their 5G. And now the 5G, the basic difference between 5G and 4G is that from the wireless standpoint, 5G basically narrows the beam and beams it in the line of sight into your house. So the problem there is that since it is going to narrow down the beam, and it's like a laser beam consisting of radio waves coming to your house, that means there will be no cable required, and a beam will come to your house from the tower to your house. So it will be much faster. There will be no cable in between. So I think that is really the point. And if you there is no conclusive evidence that this radiation is going to harm the humans or animals or birds or any life, because it has been proven by scientific standards that the amount of radiation 5G produces is 100 times less than the cosmic energy which hits us every second, every moment. It is completely safe. I think it's more political, and also there are alternative technologies available. So with this technical background, I pass the baton on to you, so that you can talk about why Juhi Chawla got involved in such a technical matter and such a political matter, which is of a global standard.
Yes, Chandrakant. So you explained it, the technical issue with regards to the 5G network. But with respect to this suit, in fact, this suit did raise some important questions which could have been decided by the Delhi High Court. Because as I mentioned that till date, there is no conclusive research. So, and plus also some research suggests that there is going to be 10 to 100 times more radiation with regards to this technology. So certainly some effect, because every radiation will have some effects on the human body. And with a phone, which is so ubiquitous with our daily life, that 7 billion people using it every day and 7 billion having a handset, certainly it is of some risk in the hands of general people. So with regards to health safety, this was a very important issue which was raised by Juhi Chawla, though she's a celebrity. And the court pointed out that she filed a suit in order to gain publicity. But that also, I would not completely agree, with greatest respect to the Delhi High Court judge who decided this. Because she's already so popular, and she's such a popular actress. She has such a big fan following. She's also the owner of Kolkata Knight Riders, the IPL team, along with Shah Rukh Khan. So I don't think that the only purpose was to gain publicity out of this suit. In fact, if she really believed that there is some issue with regards to rolling out of 5G, and due to this anxiety, if she wanted the court to decide on this issue, I think as a responsible citizen, she had the right to file a suit and bring this class action before the knowledge of the court. And then the court, based on the evidence, could have decided what is the further course and what is the best option available to the plaintiffs, as well as what is the best course of action for the government to do with regards to the rollout of 5G. But the court, on the contrary, at the threshold, threw the suit completely without entertaining or without even entering into the merits, only on the grounds of technicalities. Now, also another issue that I wanted to raise is that certainly this was a class action and sort of a public interest litigation. So even the High Courts and Supreme Court since 70s, 80s have relaxed the procedure with regards to public interest or social action or class action litigation. And they have done away with a lot of procedures which was otherwise required. In fact, in 80s, the Supreme Court have also accepted letters written from jail also as petitions, and have taken action and rectified the errors which have been committed, and have passed several far-reaching judgments and orders which have done tremendous good to the society. So therefore, in fact, even with regards to environmental issues, the Supreme Court has taken up so many issues. So she had a point. She had raised some important questions, which I think the court has, in extreme technical manner, decided the suit and dismissed it. And on the contrary, has also held that this was a publicity stunt, and this was done in order to abuse the process of law, and also imposed a cost of rupees 20 lakhs on the actress for filing a suit. So I think this is a little harsh on the actress, and also the important point which was there in the suit remained undecided. So I think the court, rather than entering into such technicality, should have at least considered the issues which she had raised before the court.
Well, Jeet, from my point of view, I think there are two things that has happened. I think we need to recognize role of the lobby here. There is always a lobby. There could be a lobby at work which is acting on the behest of 5G operator, and we know that 5G operator is Huawei. There could be an anti-lobby, because in the end it may turn out that 5G has no harmful effect, as you mentioned that there is no conclusive evidence. So it may turn out that Huawei has done a groundbreaking work, and just because the countries have issues with country like China, so they don't want Huawei to, they don't want to accept this fact that an Asian country can come out with such a groundbreaking technology, because we are the people who came out with the mobile phones and all that. So how come Chinese came out with such a groundbreaking technology? So there could be anti 5G lobby also at play. And there is a third lobby which is promoting alternate technology. So things like Starlink from Elon Musk. So once Starlink comes, there'll be no need for high-speed network. So I think whole lot of equations are being permutation combinations are being played at. And to my surprise, as a common citizen of India, that even though it's a public litigation and a class action suit, which anybody can file, whether you are a famous celebrity or a common man, a class action can be filed by anyone. So I fully agree with you that at least court should have done some hearing to it. But I think can Juhi Chawla approach the court again? But I think, and also I think that the misconduct was entirely done by the fan which joined the video conferencing. So I think that person is not penalized. So I think we need to identify and tell a spade that she was a person who was doing the right thing, and some miscreant actually got into the call and spoiled the whole thing. Don't you think so?
Yes, Chandrakant. In fact, maybe the conduct of the fan did irk the court to such an extent that he dismissed the petition. Because he also mentions the reason for publicity, that is that Juhi Chawla published the link of the court on her social media. But in fact, in India, we have under the common law, we have an open court system. And anybody who wants to visit the court can visit the court and also watch the proceedings, because every proceeding is in an open court. So what Juhi Chawla did was that she published the link, but if it was a physical court, anybody could have come and heard the proceedings going on. And therefore, if it is a virtual platform, and if somebody wants to enter the link and enter the court and visit the hearing, but if only requirement is that they should not disturb the proceedings. And certainly, even in physical courts, you cannot disturb the proceedings. But if anybody wants to enter the courtroom and watch the proceedings, I don't think that should have been an objectionable act. Only thing objectionable was that he was disturbing the course of law, and for that some measures should be taken. And I think the Honorable High Court Judge has correctly issued the contempt notice, and the contempt proceedings will initiate, and ultimately, if the right person is found, he will be punished. But with respect to that incident, the entire suit should not have been dismissed on that ground. And now, yes, Juhi Chawla can challenge, but she'll have to file an appeal before the Supreme Court challenging the judgment of the Delhi High Court.
All right, so I think we will keep visiting this story because still evolving, and 5G is not yet implemented. 5G technology is only available with Huawei, and at least in India, Reliance said that they will develop it by end of December, so they must be working on it. And Starlink is already there, which is an alternative, and it's not 5G, it's not harmful, it is coming from the space. So Jeet, thank you so much for clarifying this case to us. We will keep visiting this story as it evolves. We have some unique Akulmek memorabilia which will make you look outstanding. The graphics on these corporate gifts are based on the global best business practices. To become recipient of one of these gifts for free, you have to watch this video till the end and provide your valuable comments, or you can also share your experiences. The person who makes the best comment would be chosen to become a recipient of these beautiful Akulmek gift, absolutely free, delivered to your doorsteps. The winner would also get a chance to be invited live as a distinguished panelist during our next video. What are you waiting for, friends? Please subscribe Akulmek and smash that like button.